Hey guys, welcome in. Okay, so today we got something different for you. We're going to do a little talking. We've had some of y'all asking how we met and all that, so let's kind of go ahead.
I get first shot.
You get first shot, you're the lady.
All right, guys. So, my previous husband passed away in 2020 during COVID. And then me and Billy met in April of 21. So, he was making bowls and he had one on Facebook to sell. And of course, I love that stuff. And since it was handmade,
oh, you should have brought it in.
yeah, I'll go get that. I'll go for that, So we met that week in April. It was about, I don't even know what day, about the last of April.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there, like the third week.
Somewhere.
Yeah. And then...
It was, about 3 weeks after that?
Yeah. So we met for that bowl in Kingston. I got off work, and he came from Lancaster. So we met there, and then we went our own separate ways. And on the way home, I kept thinking, man, there's something about him. I just kept popping in my head. And then, for a couple weeks, it's like, man, there's just something about that guy. And never heard anything, because I was just there to buy a bowl. So, you tell your story now up to there.
Well, I was about 3 weeks later, I was like, and I did the same thing. On the way home, I was like, man, what is it about her? I can't get it off my mind. I wasn't looking for nobody, and, I just thought, well, I'll sell her a bowl. And then I thought, well, about 3 weeks later, I thought, I'm just going to ask her if she wants to go for a bike ride. So I sent her a message on Instant Messenger because we didn't have phone numbers exchanged. And immediately she said yes.
And it was because I happened to be on vacation that week, so it was perfect timing. And we went the next day. And
then I was like, well, when would you like to go for a ride? Well, let me know when your next day off is. And she said, let's go tomorrow. Like, oh, okay. Well, I wasn't ready for that one, but we did it, so.
I didn't give him a chance to say no. It was like tomorrow.
So we met 1 o'clock the next day, go for a bike ride, and we met up in Circleville in front of Walmart. And we rode for, 2 or 3 hours?
3 hours, yeah.
And I dropped her off, and we both went home, and she texted me, a day or two later and said, you want to come down for a fire? I'm like, sure. And so it's been on ever since. So.
And we went, after he came down for the fire, the next day or so, I mean, we've been inseparable since then.
Still.
We went to Kentucky, wasn't it? To go down.
Yeah, she said, well, you want to come down and go for a ride? I said, ride where? And she said, just, I don't know, down through Kentucky or anywhere. I'm like, sure. So I came down, we spent the day out riding, and we rode over the bridge, and I said, you're supposed to kiss on the bridge. And she didn't catch that, so she kept on going.
I don't know, I was nervous. And
so we went down to
Texas Roadhouse.
Ashland?
Ashland. Mm-hmm.
And we were turning in Texas Roadhouse, and we were waiting the light to turn in. I said, okay, I can't take it no more, so I kissed her.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that was a shock. I was like, oh.
And,
because I had never been with anybody else in 30 years. And it was just, such a shock for me. Oh. And, I didn't tell anybody at work whenever I took a bike ride with him, that first bike ride. It's like, he could have been a serial killer and I wouldn't even know. So, I didn't care at the time. It's like, hey, he seems like a good guy. We'll just go for it. And then after we went into Texas Roadhouse, we went into the parking lot because the parking lot is
it was packed. We couldn't get in.
If anybody's ever been to Ashland down there at Texas Roadhouse, They are constantly packed. And we're like, we don't really want to wait. So we came back to Portsmouth to the river and got steaks in there. And then he said, I'll buy. And he pulled out his wallet, and he still had the money that I gave him for that bowl tucked away in his wallet. So he knew, and I knew when we first met, that there was something special. And he kept that money. And, why did you keep it? It was just...
I still have it.
And he still has it. He said, we should use
Spend that on our 5th.
On our 5th anniversary. So go back to, we met in April. We started seeing each other regular in May. We went to Tennessee in June because I asked him, we were still just, nothing there, just talking and taking bike rides. And I said, I am going to go to Tennessee, to Gatlinburg. I have vacation coming up. I'm going to Gatlinburg. Would you like to go with me? And
I said, yeah.
He's like, yeah. So I was like, oh. So we went Dutch. We got one room, but we had, I don't know if there was 2 beds or what, but he paid half, I paid half. So we did that, and then we just can't get enough of each other. And we got married in September. So it was quick.
Yeah.
He moved in August, rented his house, and we rented it for what?
2 years.
Yeah. So he wanted to make sure.
Because we just sold it last year.
He wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
He's like, in case I have to go back. Yeah. He's got a wood shop now in case I was like, hey.
Yeah. He throws me out, I'll just go to the wood shop and live.
But we don't argue or anything.
It's amazing.
And here is the bowl. The famous bowl that he made that put us together. And I looked on Facebook before I went for the bike ride and stuff. It's like, he's friends with my aunt and my cousin. So I was like, okay, well, he can't be that bad if he's friends with them. So.
And I rode motorcycle with her aunt.
Yeah, he rode motorcycles with my aunt and my cousin.
And didn't even know each other.
No.
That was amazing.
And people think we knew each other beforehand, but we did not.
No.
We didn't know.
That was the first time we'd ever met.
Yeah, so, it's been great ever since. And what else you want to talk about?
I don't know, it's been emotional for me.
Well, I was tearing up, but I was like, So, I don't know.
But that's our story, and we're sticking to it.
When he first met me, he wanted to know when I was going to retire or if I could. And I was like, I got 3 years. And he's like, he really wanted somebody to go do things with at that time, But he waited for me for 3 years to retire. And now we do everything. We even have doctor appointments together.
Yeah.
And I have...
Go to the gym together, work out.
Yep.
We do everything together.
I had a dog at the time, and she has since passed, and that's, we've been through a lot of death on this channel. You guys know that if you watch our videos.
My son passed away this year in March.
And his mom passed away.
2 years ago.
And then the dog passed away in January. We had to have her put down. But when he came in the house the first time, my dog jumped up in his lap. My dog would not go to anybody. If somebody new come in, she would stand there and bark at him, and she wouldn't bite you, but she would make sure that we knew that somebody was there. She didn't bark at him, and he sat down, and she just jumped right up in his lap. And I was like, well, dogs know. Dogs and babies know if they're good people.
Yeah.
So, and now we just have squirrels that are feral. So, we have squirrels together.
Yeah, the squirrels come up, look in the door when we got the door open. They look through the screen door and like, it's time to feed us.
Because the bottom part's white like this, and then the rest is screen. So that
window.
Yeah, window and screen. But they come up, peeking in that bottom part, and just looking back and forth like, is there any movement in there? When you get up in the morning, I open the door, and then I'll get coffee, and then come back over, and then they're out there. They're not out there until I open the door. They're ready for their food. So.
Yeah, they love them nuts.
And then ground squirrels, we have those. Chipmunks. And we feed cardinals and blue jays. If you don't get them nuts out there for them blue jays, they start squawking.
Yeah, they let you know.
Billy just stood in the doorway yesterday morning, and then he walked away, and then the birds started squawking. It's like, hey, you didn't bring us anything. We see you, but you didn't bring us anything. So you got to put them out there.
So that's pretty much it. If you guys want to know anything else, just leave your comments, and we'll try to answer your questions for you.
Our anniversary is September 9th, and we got married 9 at 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock in the morning.
That's how he remembers. 999.
Yep.
So we got one coming up. Our 4th anniversary coming up. So he's got to hold on to that money in his wallet for another year for our 5th. By then, it won't buy a meal, that's for sure.
Oh, well now.
Yeah, it won't now.
And so, I think she got something else she wants to tell you.
Yeah, and when we first met, when we was there, when I was buying the bull, I was telling him, it's like, you know, I got to go home, I got to cut grass, and he's like, well, why don't your husband cut grass? And I was like, I'm not married right now. And he's like, oh, but my Facebook page still said married, so he must have stalked my page first to see.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you said you wanted to buy a bowl, so I was going to check you out and see who you was.
To see if I wasn't the one who would be the serial killer.
Stalker, yeah. You might kill me.
He did find out I was a stalker, though.
Yeah, she is. She stalked me ever since we met.
Yeah. And so with the cutting the grass, and then I came home one day because I was like, man, I gotta cut grass. So I sat.
Well, we had talked on the phone the night before.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm gonna have to go home and cut grass tomorrow, or when I get home. And she said, I just hate that. So I was out mowing grass at my house, and I just loaded it up on the trailer and brought it down and mowed the grass and left before she got here. Well, matter of fact, it was right before she got here.
Yeah. And when I pulled in the house, I sat out in my car, listened to music, thinking, oh, man, I just worked all day, and now I got to go mow grass. And then I looked up, and I looked around, like, my grass is mowed. Who mowed my grass? I'm like, there's only one person, and we were just still talking. I didn't really know him that well at that point. I'm like, he would have been the only one, because I was the one who always does for people, and and nobody ever does for me because I didn't have that.
She said, I don't know anybody who would have mowed my grass.
Yeah, it's like, not even my neighbors would have mowed my grass. We got 2.5 acres. So then I called him, and I was like, did you mow it? And he said, no. I was like, yeah, you had to, because there is nobody else who would have done that. And I was out there after I found out it was him. I don't know. It just struck me as, oh my gosh. I was out there walking and just bawling because he left before I even got to see him. I was bawling, actually bawling, like I'm getting ready to now. So I called him and I was like, you did that to me. I never had that done. And then my clothing has changed since I met him. He's given me more confidence. So all I used to wear was black t-shirts. My closet was black t-shirts and blue t-shirts. One pair of Harley boots and a pair of work shoes. That's all I had. Now I can't get anything else in my closet. And I have a big closet. I mean, it's completely full of clothes hanging, clothes on the floor, clothes in baskets, clothes on shelves, boots. I have so many boots, I can't wear them all.
She's like, I'm a t-shirt and jeans kind of girl. That's what you get. And I said, oh, yeah, okay.
And
I said, so you never wear shorts? Nope.
Never.
Well, before we went on vacation, I bought her 2 pair of shorts.
Yeah. See,
I said, now, I hope you're going to like this and not be mad at me, but I bought you some shorts.
That's exactly what he said, and I was like, oh.
She's like, oh, crap, are they going to fit? They fit perfect.
He got the right size. And I was so scared to wear shorts. I had never worn shorts in public. And now I wear them all summer because he's given me confidence to do that.
She looks good in
And
and dresses and skirts and
I never owned dresses. I'm telling you, jeans and probably 2 pair of jeans and a bunch of t-shirts and work uniforms. My closet was full of work uniforms, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was like work uniforms and t-shirts. That was what I had. And I went to church growing up, but as an adult, I never went to church regular. So he got me going to church. So we go every week.
Yep.
And we read a devotional every day together. So he did do that.
I've brought her to light, I should say.
He brought me out of my shell.
Yeah.
See, at work, I always felt like I was in control behind the counter because I worked the counter at the post office. If you guys didn't know, I work at the post office. Did. And I was in control of that situation. So I was always, outgoing, all this. But when I was out of work, if I didn't know you, like you weren't my friend or somebody, I was always quiet. But now, I'll talk to strangers.
Yes, she does.
I talk to strangers. But
that's like when we started doing the videos. She was in there cooking one night, and I said, let me film you. I said, if you don't like it, we don't have to put it up. I probably already told you this before, but we did it. And I was like, well, you're natural.
I didn't like the video, but we did it anyway, put it up. It's like, well, it's just for the family. Nobody will watch it.
Yeah.
So, and his filming, he kept filming
Dropping
me.
on the floor. And
Well, he filmed me instead of what I was doing because he was looking outside of the camera watching me. He's like,
I had to learn how to run the camera.
He's like, I can't believe you were doing so good. I was in awe of watching you.
Yeah.
It's like, well, it was just like teaching my niece and my granddaughter how to do it. That's all I did. And I taught at work like I was a trainer out on the window at times. So that was nothing. But we like doing videos like this. We're real comfortable with it.
Exciting.
And
I love doing it.
And as far as, like, I told him, I said, and I know you've seen them, the girls on the back of the bikes, the Harley bikes and all them. I was like, I always wanted to be the girl on the back of that bike that felt confident.
Now she is.
Now I am.
I got her to wear shorts. I've got her to
Sleeveless
wear...
tops.
Yeah, sleeveless tops. She said, I don't want to show my arms. I was like, why, baby? I love them. I said, you're beautiful. So, now she does it for me. And we're excited about where things taking us to the next level.
Yep.
So,
we've been on so many vacations together.
Oh my, so many this year.
And seen new places that, we would never have seen together, so.
But Tennessee's still ultimately our favorite place.
Our home. As in our head, it's our home.
Yep.
When we pull in there, it's like, we're home. We both say that.
Yep. Wish we could live there, but
wish we could afford it.
Property's so expensive. We can't afford to.
Yep. I mean, we could sell our house and go, but do you know what you get? That's what I'm afraid of. Here we know what we got.
I'm okay with selling it and moving there, but we just haven't found anything that we
can afford.
Could afford, even if we did sell this. So
yeah. All right, guys. So that's our story now. We hope you enjoy it.
Yep. I hope you comment and let us know what you think. And if you want to see more stuff like this, just let us know.
And we'll sit around and talk and just be us if you want. We'll incorporate that into our cooking videos.
Or put it on our other channel. We have Adventures.
It's called Bill Smith Sr. is our other channel.
Yeah.
So.
But it's Adventures of Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
And that one's going to be just crazy. We don't care what we put up over there.
Yeah.
So
It's just fun stuff.
or
Well, this is fun too, though.
Yeah, we like this. We really like doing these
We
videos.
have fun here, so
All
we
right.
have fun whatever we do. So doesn't matter.
As long as we're together, that's all.
That's it.
I love you. All right, guys.
And so it's been 4 years, and it's still going strong. We've not changed nothing. If anything, we keep falling more in love together. So it's the best of both worlds.
Yep. So even if it was a quick marriage, it worked out for us.
Yeah. Yeah, we thought, well, we're going to get married awful soon, but when you know, you know. We just happened to know this time, and it worked out. So
September 9th at 9 o'clock. 999.
Yep.
4 years this year.
I don't know what we're going to do or where we're going to be, but
We're going to be somewhere. I got an appointment, doctor appointment on September 11th. I'm calling to cancel that one because we may be out of town.
yeah, we might be in Myrtle Beach or somewhere. So,
All right, guys. We're going to end this one and leave us a comment, please.
we love y'all. Thank you for watching, subscribing, and sharing, and helping us grow. And we appreciate you very much.
Yes,
more
we
than
do.
you know.
Yes, we do. We talk about you guys all the time.
Yeah.
You're a family.
We're excited to be on this journey. I'm glad you're on it with us. So, peace out, and see you next time.